Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm just going to hit you guys up with another past life reading, because a lot of people said they liked the past life readings. I've got a few DMs on Instagram about it as well. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a general past life reading to see what comes up. And it's going to be a general reading, so just take the information as it is. If you feel that it resonates with you, just hit the comments and let me know. It's going to be a timeless reading, because yeah, there's no time. We're just going back to where the cards say your energy was, or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, let me send you guys some blessings just before we begin anyway. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, forgiveness, acceptance. Just see, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what comes up, to see where your energy was at. The last time I done a past life reading, the energies that I was picking up, they were from Native America, South America, and Native America, South America, Latino America. Well, yeah, South America is Latino anyway. But yeah, let's see what else is popping up in this reading today. It's funny because when I went on, 1 second. Yeah, when I went on my little angelic Reiki course last month or so, I got a lot of past life stuff that come up to the surface. So yeah, I was just drawn to get these past life cards to do readings with them and to give myself a reading, because I've definitely had past lives in South America and Egypt. Egypt is my strongest one. Alright, so the first card that came out was Atlantis. So some of you may have had strong links with Atlantis. You may be connected with dolphins and the water. You may also get downloads about Atlantis as well, or have just a strong connection with Atlantis. And you should, if you feel that you got a strong connection with Atlantis, you should check it out, because you've probably had lives there. You may get, once you start digging in, you may start getting downloads and some memories come back. Also, you witnessed the fall of Atlantis as well. So some of you, I'm getting, may have been on your spiritual path and kind of come to terms that with that Atlantis was sinking, and some of you may have not been. So you may have been, obviously, if you're quite aware and centered in yourself and you're on your spiritual practice, you know that death is a part of life. So some of you were okay with what was happening, and then the others that I'm picking up was not really aware, so they was in panic and shock. So like in 2020, when you had people that was calm and then people that was in shock, I'm getting. So yeah, either you as a person who was on your spiritual game and was calm with Atlantis falling, and or you was, like, I would say, a part of the masses, kind of scared, but you may have just become conscious now of it. So if you've got a strong connection with dolphins and water, yeah, you may have a previous past lives in Atlantis. And then the next card is Baby. So you may have been a parent in the past life as well, is what I'm getting. Or you may have been pregnant in the past life. Alright, let's see what else is popping in this reading. And then the next card is Galactic. So yeah, you're a starseed. Basically, the starseeds came from the starseeds come from different origins and stuff, but most of the starseeds had lifetimes in the Pleiades, because the Pleiades is, from what my understanding of it, is the kind of closest they could get to Earth, like incarnating and having a physical body, but obviously it's not as dense as Earth. Earth is 3D, and Pleiades is maybe fourth or fifth dimension. I'm not too sure, but they being incarnated in the Pleiades, you had a physical body and you had to kind of function and stuff. So yeah, you're a starseed who incarnated in the Pleiades to practice out for your test run for Earth, and then you incarnated on Earth around Atlantis times is what I'm getting. And then the next card is Orphan. So you may feel like Earth is not your home. You may just feel, you may have been born into a family and stuff here, but you may feel that you just don't fit in and you just feel alone. Even though you may have family and friends around you, you may just feel like the black sheep. You may feel orphaned, like alone in this realm, and Earth is not your home to a degree. Or you may be also having, if you was young at Atlantis times, you may have been young and obviously your home got destroyed, and you may have memories in the Akashic records or energy cords attached to that may be another reason why you feel like an orphan. And then the next card is, I'm getting Native America as well. I'm not sure where the Pleiades, Atlantis actually was. I don't know in the map, but you also, well, that also come out with in the same line as Atlantis. So after Atlantis, you may have had ties to Native America, like I was saying before. I've had many lifetimes in Native America. That's why I'm like drawn to herbalism and plant medicine at the moment as well. And I'm trying to go all natural and just drawn to Earth and coexist how the natives coexisted with Earth. If that makes sense. Really weird. But sometimes it can be a lot for the ego to take in, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's about just adjusting to it. And then the next card is Unrequited Love. So they have maybe unrequited love. There may have been unrequited love in, well, that comes in the same line as the baby. So you may be the, oh, this is what I'm getting. You may be the black sheep of the family, and you may feel unloved by your relatives, if that makes sense. But like obviously you know they love you, but you just feel like you don't fit in. Not they don't love you, but if you're from a different star system, we usually get born into families where it's a bit difficult, and we're there to shake it up, and we're there to be different. Like some of you may have been born into religious families, but you're really spiritual and don't believe what they believe in. So you may just feel like there's unrequited love because of your belief system and stuff like that, is what I'm getting. And then the next card is Food and Hunger. So there may, in previous lifetimes, you may have had problems with food and hunger. So you may have been maybe on the poorer end, maybe this in the same line as the Native America. So you may have issues with like survival and your root chakra, because it's like scarcity. There wasn't enough. There wasn't enough food to go around, so you may have problems with scarcity in this lifetime, due to there being not enough. Like a lot of Caribbean people growing up, yeah, you got to finish your food and this and that and this and that. It's because there wasn't enough food to go around in slavery days. So it's kind of was installed in them. Oh yeah, you gotta eat, but you should only eat till you're full up. You don't need to finish the whole plate, if that makes sense. But that's an old programming that they had, that they tried to install on younger generations. But like me, I'm defiant and rebellious, so I'll eat till I'm full, and then if we're gonna argue about that, then we're gonna argue about that, innit? As a kid. And if I don't like the look of something, I ain't gonna eat that because you're telling man to eat that. Yeah, man don't like the look of that the chicken foot and all that. Man, nah, I want that. Yeah, I ain't eating that. when we went to Barbados one time. And I saw that on the plate. I was like, brother, I'm not eating that. It's not happening, man. I have to kick up a whole problem. But yeah. So moving on. So some of you may overeat in this lifetime to kind of make up for the food in previous lifetimes that you are subconsciously aware of. It's like, oh yeah, there's enough. I can eat. Because there was like scarcity with food, and you went hungry in periods of in some point in time. It's in the same line as Native America, is what I'm getting though. And then let's see what else is popping. And then you've got authority figure. You've got authority figures. So maybe there's like two. I'm getting two lifetimes here. It's really weird. Okay, so in Atlantis and in Native America, you may be of authority figure. So you may have been an elder that some people turn to for advice. You may have been like, you used to be like an advisor, advisor and elder, either in Atlantis or Native America. So not authority, not to give orders. Well, you did give orders, but it was more people come to you for your wisdom. Yeah. So yeah, people come to you for your wisdom. You was like an elder or advisor, either in Atlantis or Native America. Very interesting. I'm getting two readings at once, and so there may be two different lifetimes that I'm picking up. So if this resonates with any of you guys, hit the comments and let me know, please. Yeah, see, like I was saying, just wisdom. People come to you for your wisdom in these lifetimes. So either in Atlantis or Native America, people come to you for your wisdom, because like I was saying just before, you're an elder or an advisor. People come to you because you had good advice, wisdom, knowledge to share. And then yeah, spirituality and religious. So both Atlantis and Native America, they was both spiritual, because the Native Americans know about sage, banishing spells and spirits and stuff, and Atlantis, they know about crystals and how to harness energy. So they all tie into religion and spirituality, whereas, and also religion kind of comes from spirituality, like Kemet and stuff. If you do your research, there's a lot of spirituality in religion. What the society has done, as they have split spirituality and science in half. When they both coexist together, they are basically one, because energy and frequency and vibration, that is that all that energy is, and everything is energy, and basically spirituality works off more energy, what I believe anyway. If you can relate, hit the comments and let me know. But yeah, so like I was saying, you on your job, on your spiritual path as well, in Atlantis with the crystals and energy, and in Native America to do with like the spirits and the spirit realm. Maybe you might have been into plant medicine also, magic mushrooms, sage, definitely vision in sage, maybe thyme or rosemary is what I'm seeing. Let me see what else is popping up. And then you've got biblical is the next card. So yeah, that just ties into like you being religious. That's kind of confirming the religious spiritual factors. In Atlantis, I think Atlantis went down by a flood, if I'm correct, or it's just submerged underwater anyway. I'm not. I think they destroyed themselves from a nuclear explosion, if I'm correct. I'm not 100% sure. I've come across it in some books. I'm just sharing the knowledge from what I have. Don't shoot the messenger. I think that Atlantis went down from a nuclear explosion, and then it sank, and if it sank, it would be a bit like Moses in the Bible. No, is it Moses? I swear it's Moses still. Yeah, it Atlantis sinking was a bit like Moses in the Bible when he's talking about the Great Flood. So you may have a connection with that as well. Also, I swear it's Moses when man's telling man to get on the ark because the flood is coming. If he was around, I think the Bible stole that story from Atlantis because Atlantis is older than Bible. Bible started at 0 and Atlantis was BC. So a lot of history is not actually, it's his story, what the system wants you to know. Yeah. Don't say I don't look out for you lot. And then the next card is Lessons and Blessings. So maybe I'm getting from that. No, this is exactly what I'm getting from that. Everything that you experienced in Atlantis times and native times has brought you to this present moment. All your lessons and incarnations have give you the strength and insight, knowledge, wisdom, experiences you need to incarnate during the Great Awakening. Yeah, Great Awakening, the Age of Aquarius. So everything that you've happened in Atlantis, you had lifetimes in Atlantis first, because Atlantis is older than the natives. So you had lives in Atlantis first, and then you incarnated again and had Native American incarnations, and then both incarnations had led you to this incarnation here. So it's a pleasure to work with you. And if you incarnated and are conscious at this time, you're a very special being. Just to let you guys know, you're on a mission. Don't think that, yeah, you're of high value. You're a chosen one, light worker, Starseed. So let's see what the last card is. And then you may have had lifetimes in Geo. What's it say? Gico Rome. So yeah, after them incarnations in Atlantis, you may have had. Oh, after the natives, should I say? No, I think Rome come after. I think Rome come after Atlantis, but that's to do with like conquering and stuff. And man, I'm not actually sure what Greco-Roman. I'm not sure what that was, but somehow that ties into the reading. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure what the time of Rome, the Roman was. So whether it was before. Oh, I see it now. You may have had lifetimes in Geo Rome, as like, I'm not getting authority. You was more hungry and went for periods of time without food as well, is what I'm getting for that card. So you may have been like a poor person in the Roman times, you know, who's on the side of the road begging. Begging, should I say, because you was less fortunate, because obviously you had slaves and the Roman army and stuff, and then they still had people in Rome that were still hungry and on the streets doing their hustle and stuff. So I'm getting you as more, you was more poorer. You had lifetimes in Rome when you was poor. I'm just envisioning someone kind of like kind of crouched over, kind of with their hands out, kind of thing. If that, yeah, that's what I'm envisioning. But yeah, that's your little past life reading, guys. Very interesting. So you had past lives in Atlantis and past lifetimes in Native America. So yeah, that's quite interesting, man. So yeah, if you felt that the reading resonated, hit the comments and let me know, because it's very interesting to. I'm just starting out to read past lives as well. Also, let me know what kind of reading you guys like. Do you like past life readings? Do you like lessons that your soul's experiencing. So the ego may be going through lesson that is for your soul's growth. Answers. Do you need yes or no answers, or answers from your angels? Do you want a reading of things to surrender and let go of? Do you want healing? Do you want advice from Archangel Michael? I've got love readings. Yeah, you guys need to hit the comments and let me know what kind of readings you guys what will help you on your journey for guidance, because I'm here to be of service. So whatever readings you feel that resonate better with you guys, then I can put that out there to help you on your journey as much as possible, because we all need guidance and help, and I'm a messenger to be here of service for the masses. But yeah, if you like the reading, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell thingy, so when I hit you guys up with another reading, lesson, or channeled message, you guys can get that straight off the bat anyway. But peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.